Hi Taurus, welcome. This is your reading for January 2021. Happy New Year. If you're new to this channel, which I know you are because so am I, my name is Unita. Today we're going to be looking at what's coming up for you in the month ahead. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node. If you aren't sure what your placements are, you can have a look in the description for some helpful resources. This reading isn't going to resonate for everyone. If it doesn't, that's okay. You can check out the other readings I have done for other signs in your chart. If it does resonate, sit with it. Ask yourself why, and remember to apply your insights accordingly. There's more information on this below, but just know that nothing and no one can replace your own ever-expanding intuition. Okay, let's get into it. Taurus. Alright, Taurus, just to let you know, I did do a pre-shuffle to get some overarching themes for your month. So in your mental world, you are focused on making progress and moving forward with ideas, projects, creations, taking action, and being in a flow of creation and manifestation. As an obstacle, you might be feeling a little bit stuck and restricted in whatever situation you're in. Maybe feeling like you don't have any solutions, or you're having difficulty getting things done. But it looks like actually there is a way out. This might just be a little bit of being stuck in your head. But with the Four of Cups here, there is hope. Things may not seem great at first glance, but actually there is still hope in this little cup. So all is not lost. It could be that your restrictive thoughts and the way that you're feeling are preventing you from seeing a way out, but there is a way out. What might help is to really just go for it, just to start taking action and moving towards whatever it is you're trying to do. I hope this is in focus. It should be all right. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in your material world. just move these over. Okay, in your material world, your physical world, you're really trying to take control, take charge, and again make progress. I'm getting strong Eight of Flames vibes again here. You want to be moving forward, charging ahead, and taking the reins on your life. Maybe it's a project, maybe it's relationships, whatever it is, taking the lead. What's coming up as a challenge here with the Queen of Swords? Again, I'm getting the sense of having difficulty separating emotions from the truth of the situation. The Queen of Swords, is somebody who can see through the fog, see through the clouds, and sees things as they really are and tells things as they really are. But this is presenting as a little bit of a challenge. The truth of the situation, what it's coming up as, you are achieving something very significant. You're reaching a milestone of some kind, which is wonderful, even though again it may not feel like it. Going back to this Eight of Swords energy again, it may not feel like that in your mind, in your emotions, but really things are actually in reality looking very good. You could be starting a brand new chapter in the transition of that, and what could be very helpful to you is to celebrate a little bit. Spend some time with your loved ones, friends and family. Enjoy your surroundings. Celebrate a bit. Very nice. Let's take a look at your emotions. Give me one more for Taurus. Let's get one more. It's too many. All right. Okay, Taurus. Emotionally, again, it feels like your emotions are getting the better of you a little bit this month. Sorry about that, Taurus. My camera died, so I'm just going to backtrack a little bit to where I was. We were looking at your emotional world, in which you get the Four of Chalices, which is telling me that you may be feeling, again, like things are just not as satisfying as you hoped they would be. You're not quite where you want to be, or maybe things are not as exciting or fulfilling or as good as you had imagined or had hoped. But actually, it's not that bad. I get a sense that your emotions are maybe getting the better of you here and making reality feel more disappointing than it really is. And I feel like that's a general energy for you for the month as well, because again, you got the Four of Cups earlier in the reading as well, which same card, two different decks. So emotionally, what's coming up as a challenge for you is the Page of Pentacles. And the Page of Pentacles, there's generally not a lot of action with this card and not a lot of forward movement. This is more about planning, looking ahead, looking to the future, thinking long term about how you're going to do whatever it is you're going to do. The best way for you to build and expand and to grow. And perhaps this is where the difficulty is going to lie for you. But the beautiful thing is that that is followed by Ten of Pentacles, which is telling me that actually the situation is really, really great. You are actually in this place of creating the abundance and the security and whatever it is that you're trying to create for yourself in your world, in your life, emotionally, physically, mentally, everything. This is a really great card because it talks about all the check boxes being ticked off. This is where you're heading, and what might help you here to get out of this sort of emotional distress that you might be feeling is to prioritize a little bit, make some choices, step into this Page of Pentacles energy. Think a little bit more about what your next step is going to be. Plan a little bit. Do a bit of juggling and prioritizing. It looks like it's actually going to be a really great month for you, Taurus, overall. It's just that the thoughts, the mind, and the emotions might create some barriers for you to really see that things are good. But that happens sometimes. We all go through that. And you'll get through this as well. If this is helpful for you, Taurus, please do leave a comment. Let me know what it is that you're trying to do, to take charge of, and to make happen. I'm really curious. Also, please like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell. I would really appreciate the support in helping to get these videos to reach more people and to help more people as well. Let's get a final card to tie everything together. Oh, very, very nice. Very nice. Okay. I am going to read to you the message from the guidebook. And the card that you have is Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And I love this card. I love the fact that you got this because it ties in very well, in my opinion, with the energy of the Chariot, which is taking charge and moving forward. And the thing about leaders is that oftentimes, even though they seem really confident and know what they're doing, they struggle too. They don't always have everything put together. Do you know what I mean? It's more a case of they know where they're heading, or they want to go, how they want to lead. And at some point they just have to do it. And that's kind of the advice that has come through for you as well. It's just to get out of your mind and your emotions and move forward. Do the little bit of planning that you need to do. Understand what the truth of the situation is. But know that you don't have to have everything perfect right now. You can start moving forward. But let's see what this message is. Let's turn to page. All right. The Priestess is a teacher dedicated to service, freedom, and leadership. You don't need to have it all together to lead. Isn't that just what I said, Taurus? In fact, it helps if you don't. No one wants a perfect angel who hasn't made any mistakes. Let your life be your message. Don't underestimate the power of sharing your story. It's by hearing someone else's journey that we feel less alone. We realize that we're actually all in this thing called life together. The difference between a follower and a teacher is that a leader has the courage to go first. In stepping out, they shine a light on the path for others to venture forward too. Don't fret too much about trying to work out who your tribe is. Don't get stuck in age, income, hobbies, or occupation. The best way to discover your tribe is to look in the mirror. If you feel called to lead, chances are it is because at some point in your life you longed for someone to lead you. Your tribe are longing for exactly the same thing as you were and are, and might only be one step behind you. They may even be right alongside you. You don't need anyone's permission, just the courage to stand up. Embrace your struggles, the peaks, the troughs. You don't need to know the way. Just believe that there might be a different one. Your tribe is waiting for you. Step forward so they can find you. How are you being called to step up and lead? How can you be the leader you wish you had? It's a wonderful message, Taurus. I hope this helps you. Whatever your situation is, have courage. Be true to yourself. When it's needed, be kind. And I will see you next time.